Hey YouTube, welcome to a monthly pickup video for September 2014. Let's jump right into it. Here are the games that I picked up in September. For the Nintendo Wii U, I did pick up Hyrule Warriors. This is the first time I've ever played a Dynasty Warrior type of game, and I actually like it. I've seen other people play Dynasty Warrior titles, but I've never actually played them, only because I'm not really into the mythology behind them. But when you take Zelda and put it in that Dynasty Warriors gameplay, even though it is repetitive and monotonous at times, to me, I just think it's a lot of fun. I'm not too deep into the game yet. I'm about like 4 or 5 missions into the legend mode, and I want to get through with that so I can unlock the adventure mode. That looks really cool. While I was at it, while I picked up Hyrule Warriors, I did get the strategy guide. This is something totally different. Previous Zelda strategy guides are very simplistic when it comes to the cover, and this is just, you know, just balls to the walls bright. I like it. It's a really nice strategy guide. What can I say? I love Zelda, so I'll pick up any guide that comes out. For the Xbox One, I did pick up Forza Horizon 2. I was really looking forward to this game because of how much I enjoy the Forza series. For the most part, I've liked all of the Forza games except for Forza 5. I'm not going to say I didn't like it, but I was a little disappointed with the outcome of that title. But this is a sequel to Forza Horizon, which came out a couple of years ago. Had a blast with that one. I think I even reviewed that game. But this one is even better. You're basically in Europe and you're going on these road trips, driving all around the country with multiple races. There's different types of nice variety of races there. I tried a little bit of the online stuff. It's not that great, but I'll definitely try out more of it because I do spend a lot of time with these games. I mean, for the most part, this could just be a game that I pick up on like a Saturday afternoon while I'm listening to a podcast and just knock out a whole bunch of races and, you know, go around and smash all the bulletin boards that I possibly can. It's a fun arcade racer, and I can't wait to play more of it. Prior to the release of this next game, I have to say, like, I was really excited for the game. I watched previews. I was just looking forward to playing the game. But as the release date got closer, I was kind of doubting myself. And I was just going to hold off and wait for a Black Friday deal, you know, and try to finish up some of the games that I had purchased already. But impulse got the best of me, and I picked up Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor for the PS4, and I am loving it. Let me tell you why I love it, okay? I've put about maybe 3 to 4 hours into this game, and I really haven't even touched on the story missions, which is ridiculous. This game reminds me so much of Assassin's Creed. It reminds me so much of the Batman Arkham series. It's ridiculous. The combat is just so fun. Very similar to the Batman games. That combat, you know, it's very easy to block or try to counter. The combat is just so on point, and I've been doing a lot of like running into enemies and just beating them up or trying to gather as many enemies as I possibly can to have just like this full out brawl, you know, and I've been enjoying that so much. And I've also been exploring the world. I really need to get into doing some more story missions so I can unlock some more of the cool stuff, the features, and some of the upgrade things. But I gotta tell you, this is ace. This game is ace, guys. I mean, it's fantastic. If you're into, you know, open world type of games like Assassin's Creed or Batman, lots of stuff to do, lots of side missions. What I really like about the game is the Nemesis system, which is something where you have these mini bosses, you know, and they'll come at you. What I really like is that you can go, there's a lot of stealth in the game, so you can go and stealth kill people, and sometimes you'll stealth kill an enemy that might have some intel on one of these mini bosses that you might come across. So you can gain more intel on these mini bosses, and I think that's fantastic. It'll tell you what their weaknesses are, what their strengths are, and you could totally strategize everything just from that. I really appreciate that system. I love it to pieces. So I am playing this game currently. This is like my main game now. I'm enjoying it so much, guys. Check it out if you're into Assassin's Creed or Batman type of games. It's fantastic. The last console game I'm going to share with you guys is Destiny for the PlayStation 4. This is the limited edition. I had about $47 worth of credit on my Amazon account, so I just applied it to this. I spent about 52 bucks for this limited edition. It was well worth it. It's a nice little set. I haven't spent a lot of time with Destiny. I haven't even beaten the main campaign yet. I'm about a level 18, almost level 19 hunter. And I enjoy the game. I like the game, despite what other people say about it. I know it's gotten a lot of flack for being rather repetitive and not having a story, which really doesn't matter to me. That's not the main reason why I wanted to play Destiny. The main reason I wanted to play Destiny is because I like the controls. I like the gunplay in the game. Shooting aliens and other things in the face just feels right, and I actually have fun with that. I've never been one to really get into online shooters, but I like what Destiny has to offer. You can pair up. I haven't paired up with any of my friends to do any of the strikes or anything, but I've paired up with random people and I've done some strikes, and for the most part it's been fun. It's been fantastic. I've even played some of the Crucible, which is basically like you know, online multiplayer deathmatch type of thing, capture the flag type of thing, and I've had fun with that as well. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people are complaining about the fact that the loot system is broken and all that, and I know they've put out patches for that, but none of that really matters to me. I mean, I'm not playing the game to try to collect the best things. Like, I'm not attached to the game like that. I'm not hooked on it like that so far. But I like what it has to offer, and it'll definitely be the game that I go to when I just want to, you know, sit back and shoot things in the face, because that happens every now and again. Moving on to portable games, I picked up Cooking Mama 5 Bon Appetit for the Nintendo 3DS, and I gotta say, I like it. It's fun. A couple of videos ago I talked about guilty pleasure games, and Cooking Mama was definitely one of the games that I mentioned. Cooking Mama is a guilty pleasure of mine. I don't care. I don't care though. I have fun with these games. This one's pretty cool. There's a lot of content in here. I haven't, you know, even cooked all of the recipes that are available. I think there's 60 new, yeah, there is 60 new recipes here. And then there's like a bunch of mini games that I randomly played. It seems cool. You know, I'm not really looking for anything spectacular when it comes to the Cooking Mama games. Just give me a recipe and the ingredients and tell me what to do, and I'll do it. And I have fun doing it. And that's exactly what I'm doing in Cooking Mama 5. I mean, it's pretty cool. I also got Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call for the Nintendo 3DS. I did an unboxing of this, so if you're interested in the contents inside of this collector's edition, definitely check it out. But I mean, I've seen the credits roll in this game, but I'm far from finished. You know, I have a lot more to do. I've actually even unlocked all of the characters that you can possibly unlock. Fantastic game. If you're into rhythm games and you like music, and you have a 3DS, I don't see why you don't have this game. The music that they have in this game, I mean, granted, there are some recycled songs from the first game, but there's a lot more songs in this title. There's over 200 songs, okay? And it's ridiculous because I haven't even unlocked all of the songs yet. I haven't even played all of the songs. But I'm really enjoying this game. The online definitely adds to the replayability, for real. I've played a bunch of online battles on basically all of the difficulties, and I have a blast every time I play it. So I'm going to be spending a lot more time with Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call, another one of my favorite Nintendo 3DS titles. Last but not least, I did get the limited edition of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair for the PlayStation Vita. And this is like the game that I am playing right now, my main portable title. I am in the midst of chapter 4, so I think I'm almost done with the game, but it's one of those games that I don't want it to end. It's one of those games, guys. I'm so happy that we got 2 Danganronpa games. in a matter of a year. That's awesome. The first title is one of my favorites. It honestly is. I feel like as far as visual novels go, it's like the best that you can get. I'm into the game. I really am. I mean, I'm not done with it. I just said that, but you know, so far the things that I've encountered, my emotions are just like all over the place. I feel like my emotions have been on a roller coaster, because one minute I'm happy, and a part of me thinks that things are gonna get better, but then something else happens and I'm like, no, you know, and then something else will happen and I'm like, what in the world? It's crazy. You know, the ride that my emotions have been on is just ridiculous. But the game's great. You know, I like the characters. I think the characters in the first game are a lot better, but there are a few characters in this sequel that I've become attached to. A couple of them have already died, and that kind of sucks, but you know, I'm looking forward to completing the game and then going into the post-game stuff and doing everything that I possibly can, or trying to, like I did with the first title. But yeah, you know, I don't want it to end, but I am loving it so much. I want to know what happens. So those are the games that I picked up in September. Let me know what games you guys picked up last month. Let me know what you're currently playing. You know, I love hearing what you guys have to say about video games, or even let me know what you think about some of the games that I shared with you in this video. I want to thank all of you for watching this video, and I'll check you next time.